Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing my January favourites. So I do have quite a few products here that I wanted to talk about, so I'm just going to get straight into the video. So the first product I want to talk about is a product that I used to use quite a few months ago, and then I ran out of it and then I've gone back to it. The badescu facial spray. So this, I used to have the rose, was it? I think it was rose spray, and this is the cucumber and aloe one. So I think you get them in different sizes. There's like a £7 one, I think is this one, and then I don't know how much the other one is, to be fair. But this is the smaller one. I thought I'd just try to see if I like the smell of this one, and I love it. I've really been enjoying using this. I use it in the mornings, just kind of wakes me up and kind of refreshes my skin, and also my skin's been feeling really dry recently and I don't know why, but I've been using this and it just kind of adds that hydration back in without having to put a moisturiser on. So yeah. Next up I'm going to talk about a brow gel. So this is the only brow gel that I own, and it's the e.l.f. clear brow gel, because I never really put much product on, so I thought there's no point in, you know, setting it down. It doesn't matter to me really, but I got this to try and I can't go back now. I just keep using it and I can't not set my brows down. On a daily basis I use this. It's just a clear one, by the way, but I love it, and it really does kind of, like, I used it today and it does really just kind of firms up your brows and just kind of, they just stay. Next products I want to talk about are something that I've not been using for the full month. I've just been using it for a few weeks now, but they're just that good. I need to talk about them. They are the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealers. I did a whole video on them, comparing them to the Tarte Shape Tapes and whether I thought they were dupes for the Tarte ones, which I think they are. I've been using these on a daily basis. I love them. They're just so full coverage, but like I said in that video, I feel like I do need to add a bit more coverage to get kind of the same amount that the Tarte one has, but these are £4 each. You can't go wrong. The shades are really nice. They kind of have, they have an okay shade range. It's pretty good, and they're not all kind of one undertone. They kind of have olivey undertones, yellow undertones, pink undertones, so they do good for the shades, I think. Don't crease that much actually, and also they just leave a nice kind of glow on under your eyes. I know most people usually set their concealer so that doesn't matter, but it just leaves a very nice finish, and it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look thick, it doesn't feel thick either. So yeah. Next thing I want to talk about is mascara. So this is the Maybelline Colossal mascara. This one is just the black one, and this has just become like my favourite everyday mascara. I wear this pretty much every day, but I try to switch up my mascaras because I need to like use them up. I love this. This is definitely my favourite for every day. It just volumizes them enough to not make them look too intense and dramatic, you know, like for everyday basis, for like going to work, college, school, uni, you know, whatever. It's just, they're very natural, but it makes your lashes still look voluminous and kind of like you've got false eyelashes on, but not too intense, if that makes sense. I don't really know what else to say about mascaras, so you know. The next products, this is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Ritz, and this is a collaboration with Laura Lee and No Kill LA. It's a no killing animal shelter in LA, obviously, and this, oh my god, this is like my favourite single eyeshadow I've ever tried. Like, I've used it in a tutorial before. So like wet and glossy and just, oh my god. I've just done another Colourpop order and I've just ordered another one of these. You know, I have to have a backup, like I can't run out of it, I need it. And it's not permanent either, so I'm really sad about that, but I just love it. I just think it's just the most pretty, like, natural kind of eyeshadow you can have, and it just looks very nice and glossy and wet on the lid. I love it. Kind of blushes and bronzers. So I've talked about this so many times on my channel now, but it's Misslyn. I did a haul where I got a bunch of Misslyn bronzers and blushes and stuff like that. I picked up one more of each because one wasn't enough for me. So they're just a very affordable brand. They're sold on Beauty Bay. I have not tried any other products of theirs except from the bronzers and the blushes, and to be fair, considering how good these are and how affordable they are, it makes me want to try more of their stuff. So the first two that I picked up was the Fiji Fever bronzer, which looks like this, and the I Love You Peach and Everyday blush, which is just such a nice kind of shimmery, not like glitter shimmery, but it's a blush that leaves a very nice sheen. And I compared this to Milani Luminoso quite a lot, and it's very good. So I just love the formula of these. They're really creamy, buttery, they blend on the skin really nicely and they last really long on the skin, especially the blushes. Like I've said this before, but like blushes come off quite easily and these stay on your face all day long and I love them. So then I picked up two more. So I got another bronzer and I got another blush. So I got Holiday Hooray bronzer, which this will be such a nice bronzer for anyone with fairer skin than me, because this is a bit more cool tone, so I use it for a kind of contour shade. Then I got another blush and I just wanted a matte blush to try, and this is Let's Dance Mango Tango. I love the names are really cute. So yeah, that's that shade right there. The last two things I want to talk about are just eyeshadow palettes. So the two eyeshadow palettes I've just had on my desk and I've just been using non-stop. Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. I've killed this palette, like it's getting there. I'm really surprised I haven't hit pan on any yet because I've used it that much. I just really love the formula. I don't know, I feel like the formula of like these palettes are better than like the Desert Dust palette that I have. I don't know what it is, but they just seem a lot more pigmented, a lot more creamy and a lot more blendable on the eye, especially this gold. Like, look at that, that's one swipe of the gold. I love it, I love the size of it, I love it has a mirror, it doesn't feel cheap, it's got that kind of magnetic closed palette, and I love the shades in it. It's warm, they're browns, it just says my name. And then the final favourite of mine for this month is the Colourpop eyeshadow palette with Kathleen Lights, and it's her Dream Street eyeshadow palette. So that's what this palette looks like. I have used it in a couple of videos and I just really love it. I love the formula of Colourpop eyeshadows, I just love them. I love the shade ranges that she's come up with. I know like she's my favourite YouTuber, I do really love her, but like look at the palette. Like I feel like one of the reasons why I do like her so much is because we kind of have like similar taste and kind of like a lot of the same things. So the fact that she designed this palette that she loves, it's kind of like the similar tones that I love, but I also love that she's added like the pops of colour in there, and you know, it's Colourpop, it's super affordable, and just the quality of the eyeshadows are, I feel like they're worth a lot more than you kind of pay for them, if that makes sense. Like I would pay more than £16 for this palette, but love that. And that is the end of the video, guys, so thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me some comments down below what your favourite products are from this month and if any of these that I have talked about in this video are your favourites as well. And as always, give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. I love this and it's just very nice, refreshing, the Holiday